Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Crusader Kings 2 Horse Lords. In our last episode we successfully defeated two defensive wars. We beat, who was it, a vassal of the Bulgars, not Bongars, who sound much sillier than the Bulgars. But their vassal declared war on us for this county, we defeated them, and we also defeated the seemingly much more difficult war that this guy in Khotan declared on us. We defeated him despite the fact that he outnumbered us, so that was pretty good. And we have just one more defensive war to get rid of here, which is a host invasion or attempted conquest of this duchy. And we're on the way to go fight him, which should not be too much of a problem here. We are being raided by somebody or other, we're just going to ignore that one. Oh, and we have a minor clan rising. I guess this is because I did not give out all of the land I was supposed to give out, so I guess we'll see what happens here. Ulugan of the Turgay Minor Clan Rising. Okay. Powerful minor clan has risen up in Turgay, led by their charismatic chieftain. They demand a place among the major clans. We shall see who proves the stronger. Well, I guess I don't mind having another clan. I kind of was going to attempt to split one of my existing clans anyway, as soon as we were at peace, so I wonder what happens if we just surrender to him. No longer be a nomad title, he gains the county of Turgay, government changed to nomadic, I become his new liege, I lose 100 prestige. That seems absolutely fine. Let's hope this doesn't go terribly wrong. We lost our siege here to the host, unfortunately, just before we arrived. Our half-brother has been imprisoned as well, so no longer the guardian of our kinsman here. Also no longer our marshal. I will appoint Ogodai here to do that, and I guess we have to appoint a new commander now, so you get that job. Okay, he gets Turgay. We can call him into our war, which we may as well. And he takes his place among the clans, which is okay by me. I guess the downside there is that he got a county from us instead of from one of our vassal clans, but yeah, not really a big deal. Okay, so we wiped out the host, got to 100%, we can enforce demands. And we now have the option to settle as feudal, which we are basically never going to do, I just don't want to disable it completely. I guess it shows up here. Did I click the disable forever button? I don't think so. I think we have to execute this guy. Oh no, it'll lower all vassals' opinions. Then I guess we won't. He has no money, so there's no reason to banish him. We could just release him. Or just let him rot. Okay. So with that taken care of, we can look to declaring a war of our own, and we could declare on Alania for the 3 counties that we should have gained in the previous war, which might be worth doing. We have to get a lot of children some new guardians for whatever reason. So this is our eldest son, who was being educated by us. We want to continue doing that. This is our nephew. Okay. Him we don't care about. This is our second son, so we are educating him ourselves. And this is our niece, who can be educated by any random person. Okay. So let's get our army back over here. Our son was curious about the visitors but was polite enough to wait until the Chamberlain had escorted them through their rooms before he started asking thousands of questions about them, where they came from, why they looked so different, and who they were. So he's going to gain diplomacy and become gregarious, which is good for him. Like the Byzantine Empire has gained some land over here just now, which is nice for them. Our marshal is not doing anything, so we'll have him, I suppose, stop leading troops and instead train warriors in our capital. How is our manpower right now? We have our hordes fully reinforced, so we are gaining it at maximum rate at the moment. The jihad for Andalusia has failed, so another victory for the Christians. England gets to retain control of it. I crave solitude, I no longer seek the company of others, so we are no longer going to be gregarious, okay. And our son needs a guardian. This is not our youngest son who has the wolf blood, so we are not going to educate him ourselves. We want to be able to educate our younger son. But we can use him for opinion, for example with our new vassal clan, so let's do that. And speaking of our new vassal clan, he has declared the conquest of Turkestan, which is here. That's fine actually, he can take that if he wants. Our felt crafter is finished. Our prisoner is complaining about his dark cell. I guess we can move him to house arrest. I doubt he's going to declare another host invasion on me, even if he escapes. Meanwhile, we can build something else in our capital here. Horse Archer's offensive plus 10% seems really good. So I think we'll do that. And we are almost down where we need to be before we can declare war. Our half-brother claims he would be a better spy master than our current guy. I don't know, I guess we could. I guess we can send him away as a mercenary. I wasn't aware we could do this with brothers. I thought we could only do it with sons, but why don't we actually do that? We'll take some soldiers from our current levy. We'll be able to recall him at any time. He will bring honor and prestige to our dynasty, okay? He becomes independent, he gains the trait Adventurer, and gets extra monthly prestige. So, I'm not sure if we lose some of our raised troops doing this, or it just takes manpower, we'll see. We have 3250 and 896 respectively. We kept all of our troops, but we did lose some manpower. Okay. So we'll just tell him that I rule, since he is off being a mercenary now. And our other vassal has declared the conquest of Erkis on this guy. So presumably that's one of these counties up here. I guess that's okay. This does kind of mean that they're probably going to be too distracted to help me much in our upcoming war against Alania. That might be okay though, depending on how many troops they actually have. Actually 4,000, which is something of a worry. Not sure if that factors in his vassal here. As we can see. No, it's just purely horde. Well, we can only see 2,000 of them. So most likely we would be able to... Oh no, wait, here's his army. There we go. This is somebody else's. So we are going to need our vassals to actually help out. Or else we're going to need more troops of our own. And in fact we do have a lot of gold right now, so we can afford to make some more. As well as the necessary manpower, of course. We'll build 2 of those. We no longer have the manpower for this, apparently. Okay. Well, we'll just take these and get them down here. The King of the Bulgars, Khan Ilgam the Just, has decided to settle down in Kangli, making it his new homeland. Okay. Congratulations. Apparently the Bulgars still exist, though. Now ruled by the Deacons, who were previously a vassal of the previous guy. Alright, makes sense, I suppose. I imagine that makes the Bulgars weaker than they previously were. And in fact, it might be a better idea to declare war on them now instead. We are well below 90% of our population, so we wouldn't be able to declare an invasion. But we could take a duchy from them over here. Or we could take 3 counties up here. I think Alania might be a better option since they're probably a bit weaker. Like his army is on the move, speaking of. And he's attacking somebody else in a subjugation war. Well, this might be good news for us. Alright, I think we'll wait for our new troops to arrive. And then we'll declare the war. And we'll just hope that some of our vassals will help us out. So our son became a brilliant strategist. That's good. We don't really need to keep him around for anything, so I guess we could send him off to be a mercenary as well, though I don't think we can do that right now because we don't have enough manpower. After years of careful planning, this guy from the court of Chief of Sir Daria has raised a large army of exiles, mercenaries, and hopefuls, declaring his intention to press his claim by force. Okay, good luck with that. Against the Sultan of Roum. Okay. Very good luck with that. Actually, Roum is not the power it once was. I guess they did lose that crusade for Andalusia. So maybe he doesn't need that much luck after all. Composite bow is finished. We'll build another upgrade. I guess we could do cattle pens for more nomad tax. We can probably build trade posts as well, because I believe we own some Silk Road provinces, which I actually haven't paid too much attention to. So the Silk Road goes through here. We control some counties. Let's see. Also, one county over here that it goes through. We could build a trade post here for 50 gold. Do we know what exact benefits this will give us? I guess we can't see before it's done. Okay, well, I think I'm willing to spend 50 gold on this experimentally. We'll see how it goes. We will still build another upgrade though. We'll stick with one of the cheaper ones. Cattle pens. For a little bit of extra tax. My trusted and devoted chamberlain just brought to my attention that one of the serving maids has given birth to a child. According to him, my son is the father. My newly come of age 16-year-old son. We can say that's my boy, lose piety. His opinion of us goes up. Excuse me. Or rather, also he gains the trait lustful, okay? We can force him to adopt the child, or we can give him a beating. We'll let him become lustful, that's fine. Gained some tech points from Constantinople, which allows us to invest in military tech. Well, I have to assume that getting cavalry is going to be the best for us here. I don't know if military organization actually does anything for us, other than increasing morale. And supply limit, I guess. Let's just take cavalry. That's probably the safest option. So our half-brother still stands to become heir of the tribe if we die. Though I think he's likely to die before us since we have a lot of health benefits he doesn't have. But if we do want one of our sons to take over instead, we'll have to get them more prestige. So we probably do want to send him off to be a mercenary. As soon as we have the manpower to do so. This guy claims he would be a better spy master than our current guy, and in fact I think he was our spy master before he got arrested. So we'll give him the job back, I guess. And he can study technology. Okay, we have our army over here. Let's go ahead and declare war on Alania. What's the worst thing that could happen? This is the subordination of a till. I guess we could declare something else as well, or instead rather. But I think I'd rather take this just for the purposes of neater borders, if nothing else. We will call our vassals to war. We can raise our vassal levies as well from our chief in here, but maybe we'll just leave him alone. He already doesn't like us, there's no point in annoying him further, I think. Our vassals are honouring their obligations, of course. Well, he's not. One of them, I think that it has honoured the call, is involved in his own war. But I guess this guy is not, so he's going to help us out. We have no holdings we can siege in any of these counties, which means that we are going to have to leave a little unit behind to hold on to that. Just to make sure we don't lose any ticking war score. Maybe it's better for us to actually hold on to all three so that we gain ticking war score in our favour. It seems like our vassal is taking care of sieging the capital there, so we can probably afford to do that. Oh dear, we've run into a hostile army here, which I did not see. Or rather, they ran into us because we have the defensive penalty, or the defensive bonus rather, and our vassal is coming in to help, but he's not going to be here for a month. This could be unfortunate. Looks like they have good commanders on their side. And we did lose, okay. So we're left with a very small number of troops. And he is not actually following my army. He's headed up to here to fight my vassal. Okay. Looks like he is wisely running away. So that is an unfortunately large army. We should be keeping an eye out for our other vassal, who hopefully will be sending some more troops. Oh no, this is him here. He only has 250? That doesn't seem very useful. There goes our vassal army. Alright, well we definitely have to retreat a bit and regroup to be able to fight this many. Hopefully our other vassal will finish his war and maybe we'll try to call him in again, otherwise we can definitely afford to hire some decent mercenaries. But for the moment we are out of time, so we'll have to continue in the next episode. So thanks for watching and join me again then.